show extravaganza. Just great in Idaho. Next to my brother-in-law, Bob. Bob Gage, the artist extraordinaire. And here we have the few remaining pieces. Most of the inventory is sold. Rocks on a string. They're fun. They're cool. They're goofy. They're repurposed on purpose. And they are expensive. Bob is an internationally renowned artist. Look at that handsome guy right there. I tell you what. You'd have to go to prison to find a more handsome guy than that. Bob is an artist. He's a photographer, world traveler. He is a rascal of the high seas, an author of the introspective tour de force, I Had a Van. He lives in Boise, Idaho. Too bad for them. Just to give you an idea here, I mean, this is very high, very expensive, high quality jewelry. Basically what happens is, what Bob does is repurpose what is essentially worthless crap, trash. However, it ends up being rediscovered. This is what we call cheap cool. But once cheap cool gets out there, people get a handle on it and it starts getting attention, it gets rebranded, it gets repurposed, it gets reinvented. That's expensive cool, and that's where our customers are right now with this, which we're making lots of money. Unfortunately, this ends up being Walmart, and it ends up in a retreat mode to cheap, uncool, and then cycles back to worthless crap again. We're going to take a look at some of the beautiful pieces here. Here we have a classic Bob Gage piece that is in. The string itself is made of speaker wire, great and just ingenious. The rock was found out in the street. It's just an ordinary piece of crap rock. But what I like about it is the rubber band that holds it together on the bail. And if you would we focus in here just a little bit, I want to show you just how ingenious he is on these bails. And on the bail, you can see from the top, look how, isn't that cool, that kind of serrated top there? And take a look at it. What do we have? It is a Brad staple. Well, what would you call it? A series of Brad staples together. What do you put into a staple gun? Very nice. The Scotch tape is a nice clasp too. Very nice. At only $3,500. And this is an exclusive Bob Gage original. I can't tell you how many of these we've sold. Beautiful piece. And over here for something very bold, and of course this is the most expensive piece we have left. We had more that were more expensive. This is just one honker of a rock. Look at that dude. I think that looks like, well, I was going to say it was a chunk of concrete, but actually I think it, I don't know, jasper we'll call it. $10,000. But I love this. I mean, he's just so ingenious. Look at that. You know what that is? That's what you use to clip to anchor electrical wire. But look at that, this is beautiful, nice touch. I like how he didn't get too sophisticated with the clasp. It's just a simple knot, very lovely. Let's put that up here. Now, and then finally, now this one, I mean, he kind of broke his own rule. Usually it's just crap rocks. In this case, this one is actually what's called a desert rose. You know, I bet he didn't know it. He was probably drunk at the time stoned, I'm sorry, he doesn't drink, stoned at the time. And, I don't know, that's kind of cool. So, you know, we did ask for $5,000, but everybody looks at this and says, wait a minute, this isn't a Bob Gage original. Well, it is, he was just stoned. So actually, now that I think about it, I should put a 1 in front of that, 15,000. An exclusive Bob Stoned Gage original, or Bob Gage Stone. And then look at the back again. We have another electrical conduit bail. Very lovely, very lovely. This is all we have left. You should have seen this entire, if we could just kind of scan around the tables here. We put tables up. We had, upwards of several $100,000 of inventory that all sold. And I'm glad that Bob is my brother-in-law and allowed us to get rich off of his designs. Bob, from the bottom of my heart.